We are so excited to share that we are partnering with Airbnb. And if you know anything about our lives, you know that we are constantly on the move.
I remember this one trip to Atlanta, girl, we booked Airbnb and it changed the
ATL!
game. Yes, it was incredible. The home was nicely furnished and it was perfect because we had all this extra space for all the things that a drag queen be needing.
I love chatting with the host, getting that authentic local perspective on where to go, and it just feels like a lived-in experience rather than a revolving door. Booking stays with Airbnb has changed the way that we travel.
It is I, Monet Exchange, and I am here
Bob
with
the
Rose.
drag queen. Oh.
I was going to say, who out of the two of us, who is who? I'm definitely Monet. You're Bob, right?
You think?
I feel like, I feel like Monet is more like positive, and so
and Bob's and Bob's the Debbie Downer who's always reading bitches.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm Monet. You're Bob.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Well, okay, listen. Okay, so this season,
but you're built like Monet ate Bob. So now what?
Okay, y'all. First of all, I have to drag this bitch today. I really have to drag this bitch because we're not doing this today. We started this. We were supposed to do this 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago, actually. And she texts us, "Oh, can we start at noon?" It's noon. Bitch, she's like, oh, another 10 more minutes. The bitch ain't in drag. Let's see the eyes. Let's see the mug. Let's see the eyes. I reveal. The bitch look a mess. The eyebrows looking crazy.
Babe, you're saying I'm not in drag as if you are. I mean, yeah,
if
you
a
have
bitch
to
needs... Go.
We can't tell. We can't tell if you're in drag or not, regardless, because you look the same both ways.
Okay,
but
what we're gonna. All I'm saying is, if I needed 2 extra hours, I would hope something's happening.
I got back from a flight last night very late. I don't do mornings. I don't even do late afternoons, girl. Okay,
where were you?
You're lucky I'm up for this.
Where were you?
No, babe, I was with your bestie mistress Isabel and your other bestie.
Oh my God! Wait, how was that?
It was really cute. It was really fun. Briar was really upset that more people came to see me than her, naturally. So I was kind of trying to downplay it because, like, I really was too tired for all that. You know what I mean?
The meet and greet game. I'm so sorry, you guys, but Plain, you're my favorite. And then Briar's sitting there just like.
I mean, okay, I will say, though, there was one person in the meet and greet who gave her a present and not me, which I'm sure she was like... I wasn't mad. I could give a fuck, but I could tell that Briar was like, yes. Like, it was like, you know, she did her big one. You know what I mean? She felt like she really got it.
Because I know you're like over dancing. What number did you do? Because there's a video of you last time you were at Mistress's gig. And you did a Katy Perry mix after talking shit about my Katy Perry mix in that fucking trash ass clown outfit. So what did you do this year? Did you serve a kind or did you give clown with a titty bib?
No, I served kind. I did my Britney mix, my Carrie Nation Britney mix. You remember her? I did my Britney mix, but I did it with my Zika breasts. So, you know...
Not my clown, not my circus. Y'all, back in the day, Plain really used to give kind. Like, she really used to clock in. Like,
but you have to understand, my love, this is why we do what we do. This is why we got on Drag Race, so that we could get our big break, and we didn't have to clock in anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Plain used to come in, cinch, human wig, body wave, nails on. Now, if you saw a nail on this bitch, you'd be gagged, girl. You'd be gagged,
but
honestly.
It's at the end of the day, it's still kind, it's still pussy. I still bring in the numbers, babe. And they, you know, I like to keep them on their toes. You know, one day I give them circus clown, the other day I give them woman, you know? With you, they never have to guess. It's never a guessing game with you. They always know that they're going to get, you know, the Grinch doing raise your glass. You know what I mean?
Okay, but your problem is you have more flops than wins lately. So now people think the clown is real. They think that's what it gives.
It is. That is what it gives. Drag is just like, in my opinion, I've like transcended the realm of drag. You know what I mean? Like all these other girls.
So what are you? Oh my God.
I'm a trailblazer. I'm a pioneer.
Of what?
I'm an entertainer.
You're a trail mix eater. Trailblazer.
Okay, that too. But you know what? I paved my own lane. And it is because I've been getting bigger, honey. It is because I've been getting bigger and
big back.
everything just crumbles in my wake, mama. I'm just stomping, honey, and everything's falling away.
Speaking of big backs, so moving to the episode, Mia Star was sent home. That segue was cut. I'm gonna fuck. Mia Star was sent home, and the girls are sad. Now, were you sad when like girls on your season went home? Was there anyone that like hurt you? You were like, ooh, this one hurt.
I'm sorry. Do you have like an itinerary in front of you? Like how?
Yes, I took notes.
Oh, okay. I was like, how did you know where to start? I don't even remember who went home. I was like, oh, I guess. Okay.
Girl, I took notes. Mia Star went home, and the girls are sad. Would you be sad? Like, was there any girl on your season you were like, oh, this one's real?
Amanda.
Amanda.
Sorry.
When Amanda went home, was that the one that was like real for you?
Mm-hmm. That's when it got real.
Honestly, for me, when Crystal got sent home my season, I was like, oh, they ain't playing. They ain't fuck with us. Like, they sent a bitch home. I was like kind of gagged.
Well, yeah, because you guys saw Crystal as a front runner. You guys couldn't see the bigger picture that she was boring TV. But
not too much on the envy. Because she had all the pieces. It was just the snatch game. But
she did have all the pieces. She had that boxy body. She had,
we're 12 minutes in. We have barely discussed this.
She had that breaky chin. Absolutely. She had it all, girl. And they sent her home. How could they?
You need to talk about yourself. Anyway, so Mikey asks Juicy the question, who are you? And honestly, I agree. RuPaul was like, do you not remember? You didn't watch the episode. So RuPaul asked Juicy, like, who are you? And honestly, like, I get that because like after she dances, it kind of just gives like what now? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Juicy, that's your sister. So like, do you think there's sides of her that she's hiding?
That's my niece. Well, yeah, girl, we learned this episode that the side of her that she was hiding was that she had she was struggling with a drug addiction, which is why are you, Kori, why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing at the
Kori, why are you laughing?
That wasn't funny.
Juicy was struggling. Juicy, sit there with a straight face right now when I say this. Okay, don't you dare fucking laugh. Juicy was deep in the dredges, struggling with a rampant Kori drug addiction.
It's not funny. Stop saying it. You know what it was? I don't know if it was the editing or it was the way it was brought up. It just felt like very abrupt. I feel like I had no time to process it. Right. I felt like we didn't get enough information. I was like, I was so happy I was not in the room for that because I don't think I would have been able to get it through. You know what I mean? Like I was
not you would have been laughing at her.
Not laughing, but I'm like, Mikey was trying to lift the moment, like ha ha. And then Juicy came out of nowhere and she said, well, actually, I don't know myself. I had a drug addiction. I was like, oh my God. I was like, well, time to get out of drag, I guess. Like,
but, on a real note, I feel like, it's hard processing these sort of things on live television. And, I'm glad that Juicy was able to open up. And you know what I would have told her if she said that to me? If Juicy said that to me and if I was in the room, I would have probably consoled her by saying, kudos, mama, for saying that.
But would you? I don't know what I would have done. I would have done like a pat on the back and hit like an aw.
I feel like you're literally the worst person to like tell something like traumatic to.
Oh,
like
don't do give me a sob story. Don't give me sadness. Don't give me that. Cause I don't know how to process it. I really can't. I'd be like, anyway, so like let's get out of drag, y'all. Like I can't. Like don't hit me with the sob story. I can't. But no, so that was a problem. And then so Discord is jealous that she's not winning any challenges. Do you feel as though she is robbed?
Well, I do. And let's wake that up because I thought that she should have been in the top last week. And of course, we'll get to it this episode.
Shade, she was kind of fab on the snatch game.
For me personally, based off of what I saw, what had been edited and presented to us, I thought Mikey and Discord were the best in the snatch game. For me personally.
I thought Jane was still chewing.
Jane was cute. For me personally, it was kind of like it was a little I could tell she was doing well. I was just kind of bored. There was nothing like interesting to me about her characterization.
Wait, it was Jane, Mikey. Who else was on top?
Girl, Nene won.
Oh my God. God, you're so right. So
Nene won,
yes,
girl.
Anyway. So Jane's scared that she's falling behind, which is crazy because she's been in the top every single week.
Yeah,
so,
Jane's been killing it. She's been killing it.
If I was Jane, bitch, y'all bitches couldn't tell me nothing. I'd be walking happy. Bitch, I don't need to win the tournament. If I'm behind every week, bitch, sickening. I'd be good. I've never been high on a single episode of Drag Race.
You know your friend Gigi Glam?
Yes.
My niece Gigi Glam. That
Do
one.
you think she looks like Jane Doe?
I feel like they were separated at birth, girl. Like
you think it gives that?
For sure.
I can see that.
Anyway, but Gigi's like a little bit more. Like I enjoy Gigi a little more, of course.
No, I just love Jane's reference. Jane's my pick to win. Yeah. Jane's my winner. I love the references. I love the fashion. I think she's
really good.
She knows the game. Yeah,
she's really good. She is in my opinion, Jane Don't is like solidifying the casting decision to have her cast on the show. You know what I mean? She's proving why she belongs on Drag Race, where I feel like I can't say the same for a lot of the girls competing on the season.
Name them.
Well, okay, where do we start?
Say their name. This is a podcast where we say their names. Their names.
Out of the girls already there? I mean, let's just move on, girl. Let's just move on.
Okay,
you already know how I feel, girl. I said that none of these girls are stars. They all got mad at me. I did this interview. I was like, none of them are giving. How do you feel about that? Would you corroborate that? What do you think?
I think that they're all spectacular drag queens. Okay. No, honestly, I think that they're all amazing. They're all talented. I feel as though none of them have like a business social media eye. Like the art, they are amazing at the art of drag, but not amazing at promoting the art of drag. Does that make sense?
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like that, I feel like that's the problem. But all the talent, they're better than me, bitch. I can't do that shit. But
that's kind of been an issue in like recent seasons. I feel like girls like put a lot of emphasis on, you know, the looks and, you know, preparing for the show, but they're completely unprepared for what comes after the show.
Yeah, it comes back to the pizza shop. I mean, it comes back. I came to the restaurant to eat pizza, so I'm like, just give us the pizza. Y'all doing too much. Even like small little nitpicky things, like them posting the photo shoot the night of the episode. Stop doing that.
Photo shoot and no reel. Like no reels, nothing. I literally, I DM'd Mikey and after she posted that Drew picture, Drew Barrymore, and I was like, you need like a few reels as Drew, like on the couch, bare feet, like you need reels, girl. And she was like,
where are the reels?
I'm gonna be Drew on Monday. I'll like film them Monday. I was like, girl, you should. No, that's what I'm saying. You should have did that, girl.
Okay, so it's a new day in the workroom, and apparently, speaking of room, Nene can't read the room, and she's reading girls left and right. Do you think that Nene is a little bit like socially unaware? Because I feel
the thing is that Nene could be speaking, and I'm not listening because she's not saying anything interesting.
Well,
is that crazy to say?
Oh no, I agree. No, she told Juicy like, oh, at least Vita knows herself, you dumbass, whack ass, big ass bitch. I was like, whoa, Nene. You didn't see that?
I must have missed that part.
Girl, the opening, she literally just came at Juicy out of nowhere. Everybody's like,
she did?
Yeah, and we'll get there because she does it again. So they do this weird grinder thing. I was like,
I promise I watched the episode, by the way. I promise I watched the episode. I paid attention.
She went on Twitter, looked at clips, and was like, we got it.
It was very hard. It was very difficult. My ADHD was in full effect. Like, I was like, Girl, I saw a squirrel in the corner. Like, it was crazy. Anyways,
Anyway, so they do this grinding game. I don't have any notes for it. It was boring. I was like, Athena's a whore. And
yeah, wait. Do you want to go through the questions really quickly? Hold on.
I
guess. The first one was which queen is most likely to lie and say that she's Verse? And most people said Athena Dion.
That's your mother. What is she? Is she Verse? Spill the tea.
I don't know. I feel like there was a point in time when Athena did try to hit on me. And
exclusive Sibling rivalry exclusive. Did you guys ever do the do?
Of course not. Girl, no? Of course not. No, babe.
Your tips never touched?
I would... Okay, Wendy. I would never be caught. I would never be caught with another drag queen. I wouldn't be caught dead in another drag queen. Lying with another cross-dresser. I would never lay with her, but yeah.
They said which queen is most likely to hook up in drag? Athena Dion. I can see that. Athena, she gives me that. She gives me that like that drag queen at the brunch like after the show. She's just like this looking girl.
So I remember distinctly this story that I think Morphine told it to me and Athena confirmed that Athena was like either getting plowed or like sucking dick in drag. But you know, Athena loves those like updos,
the helmets.
So the helmets, and she had like a plastic bag, like a plastic Stop and Shop grocery bag, like crumpled up in her wig, and the guy was like, she essentially had a you could hear the topper like crinkling as she was like going up and down on his dick, and he was like, he said, "Wait a second, stop! Will you hear that noise? What is that?" And she was like, "Oh, that's nothing, baby. That's nothing, baby." And she. And she took her topper off with the plastic bag in it, with the plastic bag still in it. So, girl, she was fiddling it, trying to rearrange it, but then she just got rid of it, girl, and she just kept going.
My thing is just like, is dick that serious? Like, is it that serious?
To some people, honestly, I just don't understand. Like, if I was to hook up in drag, you wouldn't catch. I would not be stuffed full of grocery bags. That's for sure. Like that. How is that sexy to anybody?
Throw a human on, girl.
Down.
Throw a little. Get a Letitia, girl. Okay. Anyway, somebody's question on board. Which queen's most likely to lie about her age? Athena, obviously. I mean, I was like,
yeah, right.
Which queen has the lowest body count? Darlene.
I mean, of course,
see that.
First of all, let's bring it back because not only does Athena lie about her age regularly, but she lies about being Juicy's mother when she's in fact her grandmother. Let's not forget that.
Actually, wait that up. So she's literally doing it. Like she is lying.
She doesn't need Grindr to do it. She just does it on a regular basis anyway. Anyway, so Darlene lowest body count.
Darlene, I believe that.
Okay,
which queen
sure.
is most likely to have mask for mask on the profile of Nene Coco? What?
Yeah, what?
Like,
is Nene mask?
To who?
Would you consider Nene mask?
No.
Who is like the most butch like one
of the season?
Left? Briar for sure, but out of the people left,
Vita.
Oh, Vita for sure. Yeah,
the most like butchest one, Vita.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that.
No, she gives a circuit party. No. Which queen is most likely on Grindr at a funeral? Kenya, I could see that. Well, apparently, from the looks from your stories, where's Athena? Because she'll suck a dick at a funeral with a fucking plastic bag on her head. So
Athena will do that anywhere for sure. So between Athena and Kenya, and then which queen is most likely to disappear? Oh, to go home.
To go home, Kenya. Okay, Kenya. I can see that because she has one challenge and they're all like flopping. And because she kind of had me doing her best. What?
Sure.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm like, honestly, same. Because, girl, there was a point in time where I was like, at this point, I'm just buying weeks at this point. Like, I was like, at this point, I was like, let me just get into the episode. If I can make it to the episode, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, so honestly, I ain't mad at it.
But it's okay, girl. We could all tell you we're just there to have some fun and to get some TikTok followers. You know what I mean?
Girl, I was there to kiki.
Right,
honestly,
right.
Kenya, girl, have fun at this point. You're already episode 9, girl. Like,
I would love for them to just like throw a curveball though and like give Kenya a win. Like give her not put her in the top, give her a full-blown win, like completely just 180 the competition.
I would live. Anyway, so they were recording. Do you have any notes? Because I have a couple, but I'm just like...
Oh, well, they were choosing roles, and I feel like...
Oh my God, the roles.
You had something to say about that, right? Because
Bitch.
Nene was pissing everybody off.
Yo, if I was Athena, Nene would have been crying on that couch, period. Like, Nene would have been crying. So y'all obviously watch the episode, but we're going to recap it. So apparently, they're fighting for these roles, and Mikey and Nene want the same role. Mikey's like, oh, I'm a Broadway star. This, I could do this. I'm ready to do this. Nene's like, but like, I want a big part. I was like, okay, sure. Mikey gagged her. She said, well, let's audition. Girl, Mikey chewed it up. Nene looking a fool. So the gag is everybody votes. We all agree Mikey got it. All right, cool. Why ain't he gonna go, so I'm supposed to take that? Yeah? Like, you lost. I was like, am I crazy? Am I crazy?
No, I don't blame Nene for like fighting for the role that she wants. But then after she got the role, after Mikey was like, okay, you can have it, girl.
No, but even before that, she was like, well, I don't want to be this one. So Athena, I should have your part. Excuse me? If I was Athena, I would have laid her ass on that grass, bitch. I would have gagged her. I would have been like, listen here, you snot-nosed little bitch. I picked this part. I was already happy with my part. You weren't looking to my part until you auditioned for the part you wanted and you flopped and you didn't even get it. Now you want my part?
She
Fuck
did, though.
My face.
I feel like Athena did let Nene have it. Athena did let her have it.
She should have made her cry. She was not, she let her off easy. I was like...
So what's missing for you this season is bitches really, really taking it there. Like you want bitches, you want them to fight.
Honestly, yes, because bitch, you just begged for someone else's part, didn't get it, and now you want to take my part from me? Oh no! You need to know your place. Like you.
I will say the Rachel Berry auditions of it all is like crazy to me. Like it's, I don't know. It's like, why are we auditioning for parts? Like, no, like you guys aren't the judges. I'm not going to audition for a part, to get approval from my castmates. Like, you're not going to select a part for me. I know what's best for me. You know what I mean? And I don't need to audition.
See, I agree, but the problem is that's what they signed up. That's what they wanted. She said, "Yeah, let's audition." So she agreed to the nonsense.
She did agree.
So I'm like, if you flopped, bitch, you flop. You take that L, and you be happy with it.
Well, anyways, girl. So Athena's like, no, hell no, you're not taking my part. You're not taking my part. Bitch, she did. She said, "Excuse me, no."
Foreshadowing, maybe she should have changed the part. But anyway.
Mikey decides to play some mind games and be like, you want the part this bad? If you want the part this bad, just take it and let's just move on. Let's move on. No. Let's move on. You got it. You got the part, sis.
She said, here you go, baby. Here you go, sweetie.
Here you go. Let's move on. Next. And Nene's like, hold on, wait.
She says, I don't know if I want it anymore. What the fuck do you want? I was like, her white privilege is showing.
I will say it's so funny because it reminds me of what Safira did during RDR Live with Mirage. Because Mirage and Safira both wanted the host, and Safira was like, you know what, girl, you take it. I don't even want it. You take it. And then Mirage started spiraling, bitch.
She said, fuck.
It's just crazy what being insecure in a situation like that can do. You know what I mean? Like you weren't really about it. So Nene, you weren't really about it because now
you weren't that confident in that. Like,
right? What exactly? I'm sorry. What exactly would have? Like, I'm trying to think of like
did you really want it?
Right. Like, if Nene did get the role, like, how would that have played out?
But the thing is, like, she just want the validation of having it. You know what I mean? Like, but after she found out that she was like, oh, bitch, I'm going to flop this role. Like, after we just watched Mikey chew you up.
Yeah.
Now she's like, oh, bitch, well, I'm going to have it and no one's going to be happy for me. Let me just not. Right. Like, she knew the consequences of the role. And then she was like, actually, let me sit back.
I will say it would have been nice for like Nene to have fully accepted that role and to see like some retribution. You know what I mean? To see her just flop it like miserably. That would have been entertaining.
Also, we'll get there, but the wig choice would have been hilarious to see on Nene. But anyway, so they're recording this. Y'all, it was a lot. Juicy's whispering. Nene sounded crazy. Kenya was eating it up. I was so happy. I was like, Kenya has been having a hard ass time. I was like, finally, my girl is coming through and doing her big one. Because, bitch, there is nothing more embarrassing than recording your verse for the Rusical. You never had to do this because y'all were just lip syncing some little bullshit that they already fucking wrote and sang and did everything. Y'all just had to walk in and do it. We had to go and record it, and it's so embarrassing recording it and you can't sing, and everybody in the back, the fucking peanut gallery's laughing at you while you flopping.
We had a moment like that though because we had 2 girl group challenges essentially, and we had to do that for the power.
Nice.
For the power performance, we had to do that.
Isn't it just so bad? Like
recording with everybody in the back, like, sitting there listening to you.
Okay, but at least the girl group challenge, you can pick your verse, you can write your verse, you can change, you can fix your tone, you can decide your journey. They give you that sound, you need to sound what the sound is sounding, and that is annoying as hell.
And with everybody, with you like recording in that. Literally on the main stage, like the empty main stage with the girls in the back. As soon as you start like floundering and just like flopping a little bit.
Here they go.
And bitch, no, literally. It's so childish. It's so childish, but it really gets in your head, and it's just now you're just on a streak, like on a downward spiral, bitch. Like, girl, because you hear those bitches laughing in the back, and you're like, motherfuck, like fuck.
I literally remember doing the Rusical, and I'm over here trying to hit this note, and I just hear everybody go. I see Michelle just like, I was like, well, I'm lip syncing.
Literally.
It was like I feel like when you record and it's a flop, you know it's not giving. Like, you know it's not giving. And Juicy, she can't talk. I'm kind of gagged.
Here's the thing with Juicy and why I feel like she's getting that critique from the judges, from RuPaul in particular. Like, you need to come out of your shell. We don't know you. You know what I mean? It's because Juicy she's like so clenched. Like, you can just tell that her asshole is clenched. Like, she is tighter than something that's tight. Help me out here. Fill in the blank. Like, you can tell that she's just kind of nervous, which is crazy to me because I feel like in the beginning she was fully like a front runner. Like, she has 2 challenge wins. She won RDR Live, where I feel like RDR Live that's a comedy-based challenge, so you have to be able to like give character for that, and she was great in that, in my opinion. So why is it now that she's sort of floundering and she like can't step up to the plate and just give some character? Like, it's musical, it's a Rusical, it's musical theater. You kind of have to like camp it up. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's because she's very good and excels at the things she's good at, but she's also not like well-rounded enough to like do the things that she's not good at. You know what I mean? Like, she knows how to use her physicality, she knows how to dance, she knows how to perform. So the first couple challenges were all performing challenges, so she could just slay and eat the bitches up every single week. And then the comedy challenge.
But I feel like she showed us that she could do comedy in RDR Live, and she needs to wake those chops back up. I feel like she forgot, she kind of lost that somewhere.
Yeah, but she had someone that like Mikey that can like boost her and like help her like feel good about herself to perform the way she wants to. But now she's like alone and she's getting in her head. Yeah. And now she's like second guessing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, so, I'm rooting for Juicy. I love Juicy, of course. But yeah, I agree,
Same.
babe. I agree. Like, she needs to unclench. She needs to loosen up and just act a fool. Sometimes in drag, you just gotta let go and let loose. You can take yourself very seriously, as a very like technically skilled performer and dancer as she is. But you also need to know when it's time to just like be silly and goofy and be a clown,
Real. Athena sounded like the Chowder theme song? Do you know the Chowder?
You're going to have to remind me.
You take the moon and you take the sun. You take that's what.
Hey there.
I feel like every time they say it gives Dr. Seuss, it gives very much just like, I'm Athena from the 305. Hear me, I come alive. I was like, oh my God.
There's a certain cadence that she always raps with, sings with, whatever you want to call it.
It's always like the Drag Race verse cadence. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, this is your journey. Lead the way. I'm Athena.
Girl, she was as soon as she's put that voice and that mic, I said, oh, it's a rap. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, it's a rap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and they started dancing. How do you feel about the dancing? What? Because Juicy and Kenya were chewing.
Juicy and Kenya were doing great. Yeah, Juicy and Kenya were doing great. And then Athena starts voguing, too, with her flat palms, honey. Yes!
Athena is so brunch coded. She said, damn, they don't do this in Lady Marmalade. she said, damn. She said, when I perform Hey Big Spender, I ain't never did none of this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. She was over it. This she was like, Nene looked crazy.
Okay, they did look crazy. I will say, though, maybe it's because I am also of Caucasian descent, but
yeah, you saw yourself in them.
I guess I did, because I really didn't think it was that bad. Like, I thought they were doing the moves that they were showing them to do.
Y'all, it was wild.
But they were doing like the Running Man or whatever, and it was just
like you're doing the move, but it's stiff. It's just stiff.
I agree. It's stiff. It is stiff.
Like it was crazy. Also, it is stiff, I have no size chart. I don't know what the height differences are. I don't know how tall anyone on this season is. I'm confused. I thought Disco was 5'3". She's standing next to Nene, bitch, they're the same height, but Nene looks huge. So I'm confused on.
Nene looks pretty short to me. Nene looks wide.
Think?
Nene looks.
Look at that. I was like,
she looks. I would say, more huge in width than in length, to be honest. But
we'll get there when we get to the runway, because I had to know about that. But I was like, I thought in my head, I'm like, Discord, Mikey, all them are 5'5", 5'6", right? Then I'm thinking Nene, the Nenes and the Kenyas 5'9". Darlene standing next to somebody. That bitch was 20 feet tall. She was standing next to Mikey. That bitch is literally 6'7". I was like, that bitch is huge. That is good girl vibe. She was so. I don't know. I need a height chart. Anyway.
We are so excited to share that we are partnering with Airbnb. And if you know anything about our lives, you know that we are constantly on the move, whether it's drag gigs, comedy tours, filming, vacations. And after years of living out of a suitcase, baby, we realized that a stay can totally make or break your energy.
When on tour, you want a room that has 2 beds and 1 cramped room. No, you want 2 beds, your own private bathroom, and you need a kitchen table to eat and a living room where you can actually settle in and feel like a human being. I remember this one trip to Atlanta, girl. We booked Airbnb and it changed the game.
ATL!
Yes, it was incredible. The home was nicely furnished. It was stylized. We had high ceilings, a massive living area, and it was perfect because we had all this extra space for all the things that a drag queen be needing, okay? We had 4 or 5 suitcases. We had to practice our numbers, and honestly, we could sing. Well, I could sing. Well, Bob now too. We could both sing as loud as we wanted without worrying about bothering the neighbors with, these thin walls in hotels and things.
And as drag queens, we travel a lot, so it is much easier and nicer to have a larger space to unpack, spread out, and vibe before you head to the gig. Plus, it's a lot more personal. I love chatting with the host, getting that authentic local perspective on where to go, and it just feels like a lived-in experience rather than a revolving door. I'm serious. Booking stays with Airbnb has changed the way that we travel. It makes the road feel a lot less lonely, so glam up your next trip by using Airbnb to find an amazing place to stay. Look, we all know that taking care of your mental health shouldn't be any harder than taking care of your physical health. If you pull a muscle or if you get a persistent cough, you go see a provider. For some reason, when it comes to finding a therapist, it becomes this massive, frustrating mission. You're dealing with long wait lists, or you're staring down those huge out-of-pocket costs that make you think, I'll just deal with this myself. And y'all, I've been there. Whether it's the pressure of work or just trying to keep your head clear when life gets loud, having a tool like therapy is a game changer. It's not a weakness. It's literally just a tool. And Rula, that's R-U-L-A, makes it simple to actually use that tool.
Rula is a healthcare company that makes therapy simple, affordable, and fast. They work with most major insurance plans, and the average session copay is just $15. Think about that, $15. That's the cost of a lunch, but you're investing in your own headspace. What I love about Rula is that they cut out the guesswork. They have over 15,000 licensed, vetted providers nationwide, and they match you based on your specific needs and your insurance. You aren't just scrolling through a directory, you're being connected with a legit professional who fits your life. You could literally be talking to someone as soon as the next day, not weeks waiting around, girl. Whether you need talk therapy or medication management, Rula keeps everything in one place. They help you book, stay on top of your schedule, and actually track your progress so you feel like you're getting somewhere. If you've been putting this off, Rula takes away the excuses.
Thousands of people have already used Rula to finally get the care they need. Don't keep putting it off. Go to Rula.com/rivalry and get started today. That's RULA.com/rivalry. Take the first step, get connected, and take control of your mental health. The support for this podcast is brought to you by Walden University. You ever catch yourself thinking, what if I could go after what I actually want and really make a difference? Well, you're not alone. That's exactly why I want to tell you about Walden University. For over 50 years, Walden has helped working adults like you get the W with the knowledge and skills to build the future you want and make a difference where it matters most. If you've been waiting for the right moment, this is it. Head to waldenu.edu and take that first step. Walden University, set a course for change. Certified to operate by Chev.
This message is brought to you by today's sponsor, Walden University. Set a course for change. Want to make real change in your life, career, and community? At Walden University, we give you the support and flexibility to get the W. With online programs designed for working professionals, you'll gain hands-on skills to take on real-world challenges and succeed. Your future is waiting, and Walden is here to help you achieve it. Take the first step. Visit waldenu.edu. Walden University, set a course for change. Certified to operate by Chev. Let's get real for a second. You know that the voice in your head that's like, what if I'm secretly a bad person? Or why did I just have that super disturbing thought? It's not just you. We all get unwanted thoughts like that sometimes. But if those thoughts feel stuck because you're in intense distress and you spend hours spiraling, Googling things and asking your friends for the millionth time if you're a good person, yeah, you might be dealing with more than just overthinking. It could actually be OCD. And if you're thinking, no, OCD is all about being super organized, nah, stereotypes have it all wrong, babe.
Actually, OCD is being terrorized by unwanted thoughts that feel urgent and real, and doing whatever you can to make the distress from those thoughts go away, like constantly asking for reassurance, avoiding things, replaying thoughts over and over, trying to solve them or to get rid of them somehow. But the more attention you give OCD thoughts, the stronger they get. That's what makes OCD so debilitating. But it's also totally treatable when you get the right kind of help. Now, not all therapy works for all conditions. OCD needs a specialized type of therapy called exposure and responsive prevention, or ERP, not regular talk therapy, because that can actually make it a lot worse.
That's where NoCD comes in. They're literally the world's leading provider of OCD treatment. NoCD therapists specialize in treating OCD with ERP therapy, and they're trained by experts, so they actually know what they're doing and how to help you. Therapy with NoCD is 100% virtual, covered by insurance for over 155 million Americans, and includes support between sessions, so you're not facing this alone.
If you've been struggling, don't wait. Go to nocd.com, that's nocd.com, to book a free call and learn how they can help you. That's nocd.com. Time to take your power back.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, the fact that Nene and Discord were stiff as a board. How do you
That was
dancing?
crazy.
Who came next? Who came after them?
It was Mikey and Darlene.
Mikey and Darlene.
And huge monster and the little one. I was like,
Jack and the Beanstalk, honey. Darlene's the
I
Beanstalk.
don't even know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
maybe Athena can school you on that. She speaks in nursery rhymes, as we know. But
that's her new hit single, girl. Anyway, they do the makeup thing of sob story, sob story, sob story.
Yeah. I kind of fast-forwarded through that. No shade.
Girl, honestly, there was nothing giving. I was like, all right, we're setting up the Juicy and Athena. Like, we love each other.
Why
we're
are these
family.
girls so boring? Like, what? They want to be mad at me that I said that there are no stars. Who's the villain?
I was like, y'all don't get. I was like, when y'all do y'all makeup, y'all don't get bored. Like, if I was someone, I would have walked in like, so Mikey, you happy you got the part, or like, did you want any? Like why ain't nobody stirring no?
Girl, you know the story. The story producers were in that room, like looking at each other, like, "Girl, what the hell do we do right now?"
I was like, "Take some initiative." I would have walked up to Nene like, "You nervous?" I would have walked up to Mikey, "You nervous?
You nervous?" Yeah.
No like Athena, you bogus? Or no again? Like I would have been. Like, girl, get the season.
These girls are right. These girls are not competing, honey. It feels like nobody is confident enough to like really stir the pot.
It's because you see, y'all fans, y'all did this. Y'all too negative on these girls and don't let them be nasty. Now they scared. Now everybody, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
drag queens so happy.
Drag queens' egos are just too fragile. Like nobody wants to see negative things said about them online. Like everyone's like,
y'all 18, y'all can be. It's all right. They'll get over it. Throw a chair. 19, when y'all get up in that set, throw a chair. We'll be fine. I'll back you up. If you throw a chair, I will literally have your back all season, bitch. But just throw that chair.
Me too, honestly.
Girl, just throw that chair. Anyway, so we get to the runway, and first question I have immediately is, who is Benny Blanco? I don't know who that is.
Okay, I know.
Who is Gracie Abrams? I don't know who this is.
Is Gracie Abrams there?
Apparently, like, she's in the song, but she's canceled. But Benny Blanco also produced the song.
I know that confused. Gracie Abrams is canceled because I'm on Twitter a lot. I know, but I don't think I've ever listened to a Gracie Abrams song ever in full.
I'm like, what did she do?
I think she was. What did she do?
Oh, Benny Blanco is married to Selena Gomez.
Benny, did you not know that?
I was literally confused on what he was doing.
Benny
here.
Blanco is. It's crazy to me because you're so educated on like pop culture, like you're so like in with the times, but it also feels like you don't know these like very.
Because I'm like, I didn't even know Selena had so he's not queer. Okay.
No, babe. No, listen to me. Benny Blanco is Selena Gomez's famously hideous husband.
He is hideous.
Girl, that's why he's been making the rounds sort of on social media for years now. It's because everyone's like, why is Selena with this like ugly, like dirty foot, like farting, Neanderthal looking, gap-toothed, like teeth dancing in his mouth, uncouth, unwashed, unhoused looking man? Like, why is she with this man?
His feet did look crazy.
He's showing feet. What's happening?
I'm gonna send you this clip that's making the rounds on Twitter. He apparently he started like a podcast or something, and he's sitting on the couch with bare feet, and you could see the bottoms of his feet, and they're grimy. Like he's been like trekking through, I don't know, Skid Row or something barefoot. Like those feet look like the Pacific Island of garbage. Like they're nasty. The soles of those feet are nasty. Moreover, he starts his podcast by like farting into the mic. He's just gross. He's absolutely nasty.
Well, I'm disgusted. Anyway, Michelle looks fab. Jamal Sims looks sickening. RuPaul, she felt like working tonight. Mama looks sickening.
Oh my gosh. And I don't know how much of this Benny Blanco little roast you're going to include for me, but I just want to throw out a little disclaimer that I do love Selena Gomez. I love her. You know, I don't know what she sees in this man, but it is no shade to you, Selena. I love you and I love Rare Beauty. So if you could send me some more of it, would be amazing.
Real. Love you, Selena, but this song was the wrong song for this episode. Anyway, so moving on.
But can you imagine? No, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later when we talk about.
We'll talk about it later.
Because it was kind of comedy to me. It was kind of camp.
RuPaul looks fantastic. I live for the wig. I wear this kind. She looks sickening. Okay, should we move on to the runway first, or should we do what we say recently?
Recently, RuPaul's wigs have not been really serving it to me.
You haven't been living?
They've just all been very like up and back and kind of short. Like there's no real length to them. They just kind of been
this little Marilyn lately.
Which I don't know if I don't know if it goes with everything, Ru. And I wish she would also like switch up the color here and there. Like I would love her in a red. I would love
like an auburn.
For this, I would love her in like an auburn. Yeah,
I could see that. But she does do auburn. I feel like she did it like recently.
I haven't seen her in auburn in a while. I feel like
we're gonna move on.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say. So we're on to the challenge.
The challenge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And are there any standouts for you? Anyone that was like,
oh my god, yes,
chewing.
I really did not think this was a bad Rusical.
I didn't either. I thought it was
good. There were definitely a few standouts. Mikey being one of them. I think it opened with Mikey and Darlene.
Great. Yeah.
First of all, I thought Darlene did great too.
Honestly, yes.
Girl, that Scooby-Doo impersonation that she did.
Like the voice was good. She stayed in character. I was like very impressed. I was like, okay, bitch, work.
Darlene also gives me very golden retriever energy. Like she's that type of person.
It was like the perfect role for her.
Yeah, totally.
At first, like when she like literally episode 1, I have like a complete 180 with Darlene. At first, she walked in and I said, "Oh, this ain't it, girl. This is the top, girl." I was like, "Girl, this is wackadoo." I was like, "This girl is wackadoo." But now every week, I'm like, "Girl, she's sickening."
She's been stepping it up for sure. She's been surprising us.
Girl, they had Mikey in this Gigi Good nigga wig. I was gagged.
Not wigs by Gigi Good.
I was gagged.
I
was like, girl, if I was her with like the texture just a little, like, this is just a little much. Like, it was pushing just a little bit.
I mean,
like,
I also thought it was questionable, but I wasn't going to be the one to say it. You know what I mean?
And it was like the size of the wig. Like, I thought she was going to be like mahogany. Like, I thought she was like... like feeling like that. I was like, that's definitely the wig that I would personally avoid at the beauty supply if I saw it. But you know what? Sometimes production just like tells you to do things and you're like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, it'll be fine. So you just go along with it. Like they gave her the way she said fuck.
And you know what? We're not going to fault Mikey for that because, you know, something similar happened in our season when they gave Dawn and Morphine Body by Megan Thee Stallion to lip sync to. And a line in that song is, "I'm a hot ebony." And Dawn was listening to it and was like...
And she was like...
So, you know, Little White Dawn was like, Are you going to leave that in for me to lip sync to? I'm a hot ebony.
And they said, yeah, girl.
Yeah, that was Crystal. They were like, yes.
That was Crystal. She was like, guys, I'm scared to one lip sync song. It says like black vagina. I was like, girl, if you want the top bitch, just say black vagina. Like you better give it, girl. I'm gonna fuck. I was like, I'll defend you, bitch. You need to win this lip sync, girl. Eat it up,
Mama. You were down there painting her vagina. Oh, let's not go there.
With a black paintbrush, girl. Girl, you're the method act, honey. You're the method act. So Athena is dancing.
Girl, I'm sorry.
Girl.
I'm sorry to pause our regular scheduled programming. I did a viewing party for House of Villains at Roscoe's, and I wore like, you know, another one of my,
Slop.
you know, another little another little slouchy outfit. And tell me why I look like Big Fannie Smacker. Like I looked at this picture and thought it was Big Fannie, girl.
Oh my God, you look sturdy. Anyway, so Athena...
Okay, wait. Mikey, I'm not over Mikey. Mikey did amazing. Mikey's voice in that opening scene was so fierce.
Really good. Like I was like kind of gagged. I was like, girl, this is like professional. Like I was like,
it was great. Her and Darlene killed that opening sequence.
Like, to me, her and Darlene, that gave like a real show. Like, that could have been like a real, like, it could have been like a YouTube series or some shit. Like, I was like, I see the vibe. Like, I see it. You know what I mean?
So right after her, now, are you familiar with Annie the musical? Have you seen Annie? Me neither.
She's an orphan, right?
I would assume so. I mean, Orphan Annie.
Okay.
I would assume so.
There's something with chimneys or something.
I didn't even see the like modernized reimagining that they made into a movie with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz and.
Isn't she black now? Is that why they did the hair? Isn't there a black Annie?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cameron Diaz being black now. I was like, I don't know about that. Maybe by injection, girl. But
no,
oh
but
yeah, no, yeah. I feel like in the movie she was, I believe.
Oh, okay, word.
So maybe you saw the trailers or something, because I didn't watch the movie. I only saw like promotional material for it. But yeah, I don't know the story, so I assume that the characters in this musical
are like real,
are references to like the characters in Annie. I would assume.
From what I'm getting from this Rusical, the real premise of Annie is like she's like doing a competition to get adopted.
Was she doing that in the musical Annie? I mean, we wouldn't know.
I
right?
mean, in this musical, she wanted to have a drag house, so she would. So
because I don't know if you caught this. This was both a combination of like Annie and Paris is Burning.
Oh,
Kori, they literally mentioned it. They like those.
I'm over here like, so was Annie like performing to like, was she like campaigning to get adopted? Like, I was so like,
girl,
was she like, pick me, Ru, pick me?
Girl, you really thought that Annie was out there voguing down,
not voguing
for those adoption papers, girl, to get those adoption papers signed. I can't.
I thought it gave like a singing audition. She had to like sing to her like new mother to get adopted or something.
I don't know.
And then they watered it down and like added voguing to make it like Drag Race. Maybe I should be watching Annie. Anyway,
comment below if you guys want to see me and Kori live react to Annie. We can.
Girl. Anyways, Athena was looking crazy.
I thought she looked cut.
It just gave like, here, damn. Like, it just gave like, it's just like, oh my God.
Oh yeah. The dancing was chopped, especially after seeing Juicy and Kenya like kill it.
No shade, they ate it up. They looked completely on a different planet, different land. They didn't even match. The outfit was crazy.
That's true. I will say that I agree with sort of the point that Kenya kind of, overshadowed Juicy.
Yeah, because it didn't give like complimentary. It kind of just gave like Kenya's like doing her big one, and then Juicy's flipping in the back. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, to be fair, if Kenya's standing in front of you, it's hard to be seen. You know what I mean? Just physically, but. So physically and, metaphorically, Kenya overshadowed Juicy.
Well, yes. But also, I'm like, who gave Kenya that wig?
I don't even remember. Girl, what was the wig?
It was that white, flat little white wig. That's a wig I would have worn my season, so I can't even talk shit. But that wig, maybe you got to get into the wig. You got to get into the wig.
Let me see if I can pull this up, because I'm not even sure I remember. No,
bitch,
we just have
the wig, bitch. That's a wig I used to go. My whole blend. I used to be at a blend with that wig. I know that wig. Anyway, Discord and Nene, they were good. It was like it was. Wait,
hold on. I feel like you're moving ahead too quickly. Did you think Juicy did well?
No, I mean, like technically, like she did all the moves right, but I feel like that's not what this is about. You know what I mean? This is about humor and comedy and camping it up.
I feel like it wasn't bad. Like what Juicy did. What Juicy did wasn't bad by any means. Obviously, choreography is always going to be on point with Juicy. But yeah, I agree. She could have given it like a little more. It sounded like she was sort of going in like the Valley Girl direction. Like I wish she took it all the way there.
But then like, take it there.
Take it there.
You a Valley Girl with a bus driver bob. I was like, girl, where like, you know.
Yeah.
Girl, she should have wore a little blonde little moment. She should have always been scooting her dress down and like, ooh,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Like she could
Yeah.
have she could have chewed this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apparently she learned everyone else's choreography and was helping them afterwards.
Why? Why?
Yeah, I would agree with Kori there. That's, helping your competitors, helping your competition is like a foreign concept to me. Like, I
But
don't really
not
know why you would do that.
But my thing is like, you ain't even confident in this challenge, but you helping everybody else. How that work? I was like, you got in the. So you mean tell me you recorded that song? You
Right.
knew it was the fool, and then you went back and helped everybody else. I would have been
Unless
cutting dresses at that point.
unless you are 100% confident that you are going to nail this challenge, there should be no reason why you're paying more attention to other bitches like over yourself. You know what I mean?
Like, you know who gives like help? Like someone like Mikey or Jane gives like, let me help you out because I know I'm gonna do good, and
Right.
I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing. Juicy bitch, I would not be helping nobody. That's like me helping somebody on a summer challenge. Bitch, I can't even sell for real. So, why would I be helping you thread your needle, bitch? I can barely do what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, I guess to be fair, Juicy can dance. Half of the challenge is to dance and perform, which Juicy is very competent at.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, knowing that perhaps the actual like musical part of it didn't really good for you, I would be I wouldn't be helping anybody and hoping that somebody slips. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Trips, slips, whatever. Anyways, we talked about Athena a little bit. The choreo was kind of chopped.
That was
The
crazy.
the choreo was kind of chopped. The Dr. Seuss rhyme scheme came back again. The little yeah, I don't know. It was
Yeah, I was a mess. Disco and Nene were there. It was like safe. It was like I didn't think it was bad actually. Looking
Oh
back,
wait. So
I think they sold it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate to keep doing this. I keep bringing it back, but I have one more thing to say about Athena. Even though Athena's performance wasn't the best, it wasn't great. I did not appreciate the way that they kept cutting to Michelle and Rue looking at her like looking at her crazy. Don't disrespect my mother like that. Don't
You know, you know what it is? The problem is you could just tell she was over it. Like you could tell in her face she was over it. Like that was
even
the problem.
here's the thing. Even to me, even when Athena's flopping, it's fierce. It's sickening. Okay.
No shade, I lived.
I cannot take my eyes off of her because I'm like, what is this train wreck happening in front of me?
She
You know
said,
what I
"And
mean?
an easy street, no,
I
I can
almost
kid a little.
we'll get there, but I almost wish they kept her to like for us to
Just to
get
stir more
more
pot.
just to
You know
start
what I
more
mean? Like,
more pot and get more flop Athena content. You know what I mean?
well, yes, honestly. So who else was left? Jane. Is Jane the only one?
Oh,
Girl, Jane
Nene
shoot.
and Discord. Nene and Discord. How did you like them? Whatever.
It wasn't bad. I think it was perfectly fine. No
It
one
was
really did bad.
Nene
No
and
one.
Discord were fine to me as well. I didn't particularly
Mhm.
care for those roles, to be honest. I just
Yeah, but
anything
they didn't pick it.
they didn't
Well,
pick it.
Nene. I mean, Nene picked it apparently.
They didn't pick it, but I feel like Nini's approach several times in this competition has been when she's like recording vocals has been to go more butch. And I guess the first time I gave her the benefit of the doubt because she
Her
was
voice is
like,
bad, and she
yeah,
didn't.
she like
Yeah.
lost her voice, I guess. But now I'm like, girl, like, why do you always like, why are you so masculine? Like, why are you just trying to be the man? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's weird because she doesn't strike me as someone that is masculine, but in drag, she wants to like
In drag,
androgenate it up.
I guess it's kind of like maybe the default she resorts to because again her body is shaped very like I said this
Oh, I
before and I'll
can't
say it
wait for
again.
bitches. Can't wait for a bitch to gag you. They gotta put a screenshot of you, bitch, with a picture of you from meet and greet looking crazy. I can't wait.
I'm sorry, but I don't think my rib cage is as protrusive and wide as Nene Coco's. I don't think I'm as boxy. I'm so sorry. Like, sure, I'm gaining weight, but like I'm still proportionizing myself. You know what I mean? Like everything else is getting bigger with my waist. So
Oh my god, they're gonna think
but
we hate these girls. We don't. I love
I
all of you.
I mean I
We're just
am
having fun. We're just
yeah,
having fun.
I don't mean to sound like a hater, but like
I don't know. Like, I like what I like, and
That's why I can never be a judge, because I feel like my viewpoints are sometimes very skewed. So I feel like I am not qualified to be judging people.
it's
But
just
here we are.
listen. It's not our personal taste. It's not our
Yeah,
personal taste,
here
and
we are.
that's fine. I think Nini and Discord were perfectly safe. I wasn't a fan of these like butch like chimney sweep rolls. I didn't. Again, chalk it up to like me not being familiar with like the musical, but I was like, why are these bitches? First of all, what are they doing? Are they churning butter or like sweeping the floor?
I was confused. And then again, good wigs. This is where it got on. I was like, what is that? It looked like, like, what's that? The Polar Express? It looked like the Polar Express girl wig. I was like, why is it? And also, why is it like Lego blocks? I was like, who was making this wig? I don't
Yeah.
know. That wig was crazy. Anyway, shall we move on to the runway?
Yeah, it's like the texture of those wigs. What was
It was like yaki, but it was like yarn. Like, was this also the mop? I was like very like
Yeah.
that.
No, we can't move on yet because Jane, we haven't talked about Jane yet.
Oh my god, girl. Jane motherfucker Don't is my winner. I'm sorry. That from the beginning to the end, the bitch stayed in character. If you look in the back, everyone's doing choreography. She's in it like the whole time. Sounded amazing. Her and Mikey definitely like
Yeah.
chewed
And
tonight.
I agree. I thought Jane did great. And then I will say though, after Jane, Mikey and Darlene came back on stage to do that a little bit. And it kind of came out of nowhere, but it gags me in like the best way. They started like twerking and shaking ass.
It was sickening.
It was fierce. I honestly think in the challenge, Mikey edged out Jane a little bit for me.
Really?
Just because I think that I mean Mikey was obviously the lead, and I think there were a little bit more levels to her performance, and the singing I think was
Well,
fantastic.
yeah. I feel like
Um
I feel like they were both like amazing. It was definitely like an A tier. It was really
yeah,
good.
Jane was good. Jane was good for sure. But again, like chalk it up to me not being familiar with the musical. I was kind of like, who is this supposed to be? Like,
That
why?
must be like another person that's not adopted. I don't know. Are they all not adopted? You know what I
But
mean? Like I don't. Are they all
but
children? Like I
but
don't know.
exactly. But Jane was drunk, and she seemed
So
like she
yeah,
was.
that's why I'm like. So are you also an orphan?
I
Are you?
think Jane was maybe like the patron mother of like the other orphanage, the like rival orphanage. I don't know. I'm just making these stories up in
Oh,
my head.
maybe me. I'm like yes.
we we have to kind of fill in the blanks because we're not familiar with the source material.
All right, enough,
Um.
enough, enough. We had to move on to the runway.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do
All
it.
right, do you have everything loaded up? Okay.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I just want to apologize to the viewers really quickly. I don't have like a sickening mic situation going
The
on.
season 16 money is wearing out, girl.
Yeah, I apologize for my shoddy audio. I didn't rise to the level of professionalism that is Bob and Monet's
At
podcast,
all.
Sibling Rivalry, at all. But to be fair, I think in my mind this is what it deserved. So
Ghetto. Anyway, so do you have the runways loaded up?
oh yeah, I do.
Shall we start?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go look at the runways.
Okay, first one up, Mikey Meeks. What do you think of this look?
Love this. I would wear this. This is so me coded. I
just
think
see this for
runway
you.
this runway. This is like, I feel like out of all the runways tonight, this is the one that I would personally wear. Of course, I would bring my waist in
I
a little
agree.
bit more and pad myself out a little more, just more body.
Yeah.
I would also, I feel like the other thing I would change about this, her eye makeup is a little bit too blown out and unblended for my liking, and I also wish it was I wish it wasn't a gray. I wish it was like a beige, brown,
nude.
neutral. And the red lip is an interesting choice. I would have done a nude lip,
Same.
and the hair is a little bit too long. Like if you're gonna do that, like I need it to.
You want it to like,
sort
be
of,
like.
I need it to be flipped at the base of the neck and not
Yeah.
like at the shoulder length. I think it's a little too long. Just some stylistic nitpicks for me personally. I think otherwise I really find this look really cunt, and I would totally wear it.
Yeah, same. I like this. I hate a pump, but she's wearing an office look, so the pump I actually like on this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The only real problems I have is I wish, again, cinched more, like more body.
Mm-hmm.
But then if there was like a tad, a little bit more like texture, like a little bit of like a darker tan for like the buttons and like the
Okay.
trim, just like so you can just see, or even if like the jacket was lined with a darker color, so you can just like have dimension.
I could
You
see
know
what you
I
mean. Yeah, like open up the jacket and there's like a darker quilting in there.
Yeah.
I could see that for sure. But
But other than that,
mhm.
I
I like that
live.
it's like monotone, monochromatic. It's very sleek, and I love the quilting. And honestly, she didn't even need to open the jacket for
At
me personally,
all.
because there's nothing really interesting going on under there. But I fuck
Yeah,
with this look a
too.
lot. It's fierce. It's
Okay, next up,
fierce.
Darlene. Honestly, probably my favorite look of the night. Honestly. Truly, this was kind to me. This was sickening.
This look is cool. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Who
I
made
like
this?
it.
This is dope. It's fab. I mean, the wig is a little wackadoo. But honestly, it's so good, I'm not even mad at it, bitch. It's kind.
Yeah, the wig isn't my favorite. I
I,
guess the whole look is so. I'm like wondering what I would recommend
That's what I
instead.
mean. I feel like I don't have a solution, so maybe I should just shut
Because it
up.
definitely needed to be something up, because the costume is so like it's
Yeah.
hiding her neck.
Or maybe
So
shorter, like something tighter on the head.
like a little bus driver pussycat would love.
Or
Yeah.
hear me out. You know those hairdos when it's remember back when Pink was black? It's super short, but it's spiky, randomly spiky and shit.
Yes, like Zach and Cody's mom tease.
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
why. I feel like that would kind of be kind, but I don't know.
Totally.
I have bad taste.
I could see it. I could see it. Or maybe like a fierce bowl cut. I could see like a
Oh,
like a
wait.
Rock Lee bowl cut, but like blonde.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, a bowl cut would actually wake it up. Okay, fine. But yeah, this was kind.
Yeah, I agree. This is very cool. I enjoy this look.
She has a different wig on in her Instagram.
Wait, what happened?
The photo she did and posted on Instagram, she has a different wig.
She has a different.
Oh.
See, the girls love to fucking do that. It's their favorite thing to do is
because sometimes you look back and you're like, oh no.
I guess.
See, the wig oh, bitch, that's what it needed.
Wait, let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Look, bitch.
Let me see. Oh,
I'm showing you, bitch.
Oh, sorry. I have the wrong thing open. Oh, okay.
I like that. I like the color.
Okay, that's cute. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. I mean, do I love that? I don't know if I
like it more.
I like it more. I'm not obsessed with it, but I do like it more. I think it's more sleek, which is what this look kind of needed.
This is fucking sickening. Darlene, she ate that up. That was kind.
Yeah, I agree. Good job, Darlene. Good job. All right, moving on.
Next up, Kenya Pleaser. I live. I wish something different happened in the bottom. I wish it was just big.
The side profile is kind of funny to me, sister. Look at the side profile.
What? That's kind.
Oh my god. She kind of looks like a fabulous Fabergé egg from the side profile. But
it just gives queen. I do wish the bottom was bigger.
Am I wrong to say that I think this wig is a little bit low on her?
A little what, hairline wise?
It's a little low. Yeah, it's sitting a little low. She could pull it back a little bit, no?
Okay, yeah, but
it's a little bit low.
I still do it. You know what it is? Sometimes I'm just scared of looking like my wig is sliding back. So then I feel like I overcompensate and move it lower. And I'm
yeah. Okay, she went to the Kori King School of Wig Placement on this one.
But also,
sure.
My hairline is receding, so I'm do I use the real hairline or do I knock it down?
What hairline? Just you're
not
bald.
Not too much. It's there. It's there.
Okay.
It's leaning. So I'm do I pick my truth or do I make my truth? You know what I mean? That's where we're at. But
I think you can choose your own destiny, and so can Kenya. And in this case, she chose to glue it onto her forehead a little bit. But that's okay. That's okay because I agree. She does look beautiful. I agree with you too. I think the top is so nice and intricate. I feel like with the bottom, especially with I feel like the slit could have gone higher. First of all, I
Yes.
feel like the slit could have gone a
You
little higher, and
think?
I think so, and I think that the hem on the slit looks a little wonky to me too.
I see that.
Um,
Oh, I see it
but
now.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think for Kenya this is nice. Especially I feel like Kenya's been a little bit inconsistent with her runways. Like some of her runways are really nice, and then some of them are like, okay, you literally got that at Sears. Like
Okay,
you
but
went to Ross, like you that like you know what I mean?
clock it, clock it. See how the big girl, y'all need to take some notes from the big girl. See how she got that shape? See how that body, see how that hip do that?
Yeah. She
Why everybody else
definitely
ain't doing that?
she definitely has a shape.
That's cunt. When you a big girl and you can still give that, I'm sorry. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for some people. And we're gonna get there with the next person.
Yeah.
Juicy, Love Dion. Outfit's cunt.
Yeah, sorry. Kenya too, you
Two.
look gorge.
Just look.
Juicy. Oh.
What?
No, go ahead.
I like the outfit, but I feel like so every time she wears something, it kind of just gives like she's putting someone else's clothes on. Do you know what I mean? Or it feels like it's like over, like everything looks like heavy on her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's wearing
I
her.
think I'm gonna say this. I think Juicy has had some hits on the runway for sure.
Oh,
There have been some
100%.
looks that I have loved from her. I think she definitely started out strong. This look, not my favorite. It's very I agree. I think that I don't mind. I think that the no padding thing does work for Juicy in some instances. Not here because you're
In
wearing
a
like a column
tight
gown. A column gown.
And it's puckering where the hip should be.
Moreover, this look is very, very scrotal to me. Like she's like those sleeves look like big ball sacks. And then she's wearing,
the penis.
she's the shaft, right? She's like the wrinkly shaft. It's like, and then the sleeves are the balls, and then she's wearing two little testicles on her head as well. The hair is also like tiered and reminiscent of like balls. I would say that like the sleeves are when it's like warm, girl, like when you're in a hot tub and like you're relaxed, and then the hair is like when it's cold and they're like, you know, they scrunch up a little, like it's a little.
The outfit is fab, but sometimes it just gives me like she went to a designer and was like, make something, and then she's just like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't give like.
Don't clock her so fiercely. Don't clock her so fiercely,
That's
girl.
It gives like she had money. She wants to design. She said, "Girl, make something kind of beige," and she was like,
"Yeah, Juicy." I will say there have been some looks that I've been like, Juicy looks the best this week. This is not my personal tea. This look is not my personal tea. It does look a little droopy, heavy, and scrotal. I could see the like Iris Van Herpen inspo that she was going for, but to me, like I just see testicles.
See, it's still a 2 for me, but it's still kind of just like, I don't know. If she had body and it went like mermaid, I think that would have like,
for me personally, this particular look is a little bit of a miss for my personal taste.
Well, speaking
of I love Juicy very much. Moving on.
Your mother, Athena Dion, you have the floor. This is your mom.
Okay, so when she first came out in this, I was like, what is this wheat fixture? Like, you know how like there are hotels that you go to and they have like vases with like wheat in cream of wheat, like wheat. You know what I mean? Like dry sort of. Like, I don't know. I was
you know when you go to like Home Goods and they have the like random decor.
Yes. I was very confused by like the like home good decor vibe of it all. And then she turned around and I really liked the sort of tiered layers of the dress in the back. I just think
I like that.
Yeah, so there are elements of this look that I really enjoyed, but I don't know. I was at first when I saw it, I didn't really get it.
Bitch, this in my opinion, this is fucking crazy. Like, if you really get into it, what is the goal and what are you?
Okay,
I'm like,
it's like the front is giving kind of French maid, but then
I'm
there's like,
are you a maid? Are you working the plantation? Are you the potato sack? Why is there a flower on your head? Then there's a necklace and your eyeshadow is purple. There's
so
just too much.
so it's burlap. It's burlap, which you're spot on with the potato sack over there. It's literally potato sack fabric, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I
So
don't
why
get the
flowers on your head?
ornamental.
Or
The
potatoes,
ornamental, yeah,
flowers?
the ornamental wheat. If she had like a bucket of if she had a
Ornamental
bucket
wheat.
of French fries on her head, bitch.
Girl, if she had yes, that's what I'm like. What is the
Yes.
goal here? And then she's stroking the wheats. I'm like, what? Like, and then she had purple eyeshadow. The challenge didn't need purple eyeshadow. This look didn't need purple eyeshadow. So what was the fight for the purple eye? Like, what was the point? What was the
Yeah,
like,
it's interesting. It's interesting. I feel like this week, usually I really enjoy Athena and Juicy's looks, but I feel like their looks this week were like busy in like different ways that kind of displeased me a little.
yeah, that was fucking crazy. Next up, Discord Adams.
But I think I appreciate Athena's commitment to like doing.
Big drag.
I was gonna say dumb shit, but yeah.
Oh,
Discord Adams.
girl.
Remember when, I mean, we're going to get to Untucked later, but Nene and Darlene were saying that Kenya's look and Discord's had like similar fabric manipulation going on.
On
and
what planet?
How Kenya, I could kind of see it, but then they were like, Kenya's looks like what Discord's is like when you order it online, and Kenya's is like when it arrives. I think the opposite is true, to be honest.
What you think?
I think Kenya's is a little bit more successful to me than this.
I agree.
I
This
don't
is
really
crazy.
love this.
This is, again, I can't talk. My runways were bad. But I'm just like, what was the goal?
To,
You know
to,
what I mean? Like,
I think that
what did the
I think
sketch look like?
that's fair. That's fair. I agree. I'm not sure that
'Cause
the
I feel
vision
like-
is very clear to me either.
Because I
with
feel
this
like
one.
I obviously have had terrible looks, but you know what the goal. I'm like, what was the goal here? Like, and it's like, I don't know. I will say her makeup's very like, she's very woman.
She kind of
what I
reminds
mean?
me. She kind of reminds me of Amy Winehouse in the face a little bit. I don't know if you see it, or
A
if
little
you even
bit.
know who that is.
I
But
do. She kind of looks like a cisgendered woman in drag. Does she not? In this picture here?
so you're
Like
saying
she-
she's like
Like she has very soft. I feel like she probably has very soft features.
okay. I mean,
I mean, the paint is strong.
you're giving her a lot more than I would personally, but you know, sure, you know, she looks okay.
Girl,
I just
the wig. The wig. The wig.
yeah, I'm just a little bit. I'm a little bit
I'm
confused.
trying.
I
I'm really
don't.
trying. The wig. The
I don't.
wig.
I don't
Look-
personally like.
Look at the wig. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the wig. And it's just
I think we're gonna move on.
She
I think we're
said-
gonna move on. I don't want to look at anything anymore. To be
Okay,
honest, I don't want to
so
look at any of it anymore.
your,
We're gonna
your
move
best
on.
your best friend, Nini Coco. How do you feel?
So can we go? Can we rewind and then fast forward? Rewind to when you said, I'm going to have something to say about Nini Coco's runway in terms of her looking boxy. And now fast forward to this moment
But you
when
know
she
what?
looks boxy on the runway.
I'm gonna let you have the floor. What do you think about? I feel like this is something you would wear a little bit.
For sure. But again, like my waist would be brought in, would it not?
That, yeah. You know what
Like-
it is? It's just like I don't know.
I
I'm like,
also
is
would
she-
not wear this hair. I would not wear
I
this
like
hair.
the hair.
Every time Nini Coco steps on the runway, to me, it reads butch for some reason.
Okay,
It's not, there's nothing wrong with that. There's
Oh,
nothing wrong
but
with
see,
that.
I love that if she took it there. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not her intention, and that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like if she really took it there, I would live. But I feel as though it's like she's never like. I'm like, I don't
there's
get it.
always a very like sort of severe energy about her, aggressive, I should say, that sort of lacks a sort of lacks femininity. And I would like to see, like, this look is already so structural and severe. Like, I would like to see Nene serve some pussy instead of selling it to me like she's shoving it down my throat. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to regurgitate that and I'm not going to swallow it, babe. So I'm not necessarily buying what she's selling, but I'm not mad at this look. I think it's well done overall.
I think the look is well done. I just think it needs a waist and boobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if this was this would have been like over. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it's not bad. Like it's
I don't want to sound like a Nene Coco hater because she's killing it. Obviously she's killing it.
She's our Blair St. Clair. I already know. She's our Blair St. Clair. We can't get enough bothering her.
It's just girl, like, I'm sorry, like you're a dude.
But I wouldn't mind if she if she was like full on dude. Like that's why I'm like, give full on dude. Like at that point,
you want Nene Coco to just accept the fact that she's a dude and be a drag king.
Not even. But I'm like, lean into it. Cause I feel like she doesn't know that she's doing it. I feel like she's unaware.
Nene Coco, you are amabulous. Okay, moving on to Jane.
Jane don't. Girl, can't.
This look is over. This look is over.
I looked at this and I was like, this is what I should have did for the Monopoly challenge. For that yellow outfit I did, the cheap mini dress.
This is very you. This is very your aesthetic too.
I would 100% do a silhouette like this.
I will say you somehow, I feel like you love very big, grand, over-the-top, opulent drag, which reads very old Hollywood, but you don't have any of the references in your head. I feel like Jane knows old Hollywood. She
knows all the things that I didn't even know I liked.
Right, exactly. Jane could teach you a thing or two, for sure.
No, honestly, like, if I had the knowledge I have now, like, this is something I would have tried to make on Drag Race.
So I feel like my two favorite looks on the runway this week were Mikey's and Jane's. Out of the two, I feel like Mikey's is more my aesthetic. Jane's is a little bit more grand dame, matronly, no shade.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say though, even though Jane looks great on the runway, she's always like hobbling. Like, does she have leprosy? Like, why is she always limping down the runway?
I will say, I also cannot walk on the runway, so I can't talk. But maybe it's the shoe. Maybe she was wearing like a crazy shoe. No,
I feel like Jane is always kind of limping. This week was no exception. The limp was very prominent this week, so I'm hoping that she's okay. I'm hoping she's okay. Yeah, don't pull a Briar on us, Jane. We don't want you getting sent
another
home.
One down, girl.
Yeah,
so your top two was Mikey and Jane for looks.
On the for the runway, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Darlene and Jane. I'm gonna go with Darlene and Jane.
Darlene and Jane. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. All
right, so skipping ahead along. So the tops and the bottoms are they're going in, and our queen, Jane Don't, wins the challenge, honey. Getting her second win and being in the top for 8 weeks in a row. At this point,
now I was a little confused though, because they say that Nene and Darlene are safe, and Ru says this week was a great runway and a great Rusical.
We're splitting hairs here, girls.
We're splitting hairs. We're splitting hairs. Oh my god. Which we heard a lot on our season after Megami left. No, I'm kidding. What's it called? Yeah. So. I agree. This was a successful challenge and a successful runway. Somehow, still don't care.
Do you think Jane deserved to win?
I think it was between Jane and Mikey. Jane and Mikey were the strongest this week. And I think because it was like kind of a toss-up, I would have maybe personally given it to Mikey, but I could definitely see how Jane won. Like, her win is totally justifiable, and I think she also deserved it. So congrats to Jane, and I'm happy for her second win, because I know that they were edging her for weeks and weeks now.
No, literally, girl.
And finally, they took that chastity cage off and they let her bust. So, I'm happy.
However, now your family, Juicy and Athena, are in the bottom two, and they're lip syncing to a Selena Gomez.
I kind of thought it was a little. I thought it was a little fucked up that they had 4 tops and
Benny.
Hold on. Before we get that, I thought it was a little fucked up that they had like 4 tops, including Discord for some reason. Who was like,
no,
safe,
Discord was in the
bottom.
My opinion, Discord was low.
Oh, Discord was low?
Yeah. From like you can get like you can kind of like they didn't say it, but like yeah.
Don't say the name of the song, but what's your favorite song? Wait, why didn't I'm confused. What I thought Discord was based on the critiques that they gave her, I thought Discord was in the top.
I don't see that.
Anyways,
Kenya was in the top.
Kenya was definitely in the top for sure.
Think
Kenya
was
top
like
3.
Safe Low, and they were
Kenya
kind of just, they kind of put her there just to scare.
Anyways, whatever.
Also, RuPaul wasted no time. He said, anyway, so Juicy, Athena, y'all on the bottom. I was like, oh, well, gag it. All right, well, look it up.
So do you agree?
Yeah,
me too. I would have to say me too, unfortunately, which pains me to say because they're my family, they're my blood. You know, as a Dion, you know, it was really, really heart-wrenching to see my gorgeous, beautiful, talented niece and my untalented, hideous mother. No, I'm kidding. My equally gorgeous mother in the bottom.
How'd you feel about the lip sync?
The song was
who picked it?
And now, see, I would say something to you that me and like, because me and you, we know a little bit of more behind the scenes, like what goes on behind song selection. But I'm not gonna go there. All I'll say is that this song was boring. It was a boring lip sync song.
I was like, what? I was like, I don't know.
I don't really get why maybe they had to like clear a song with like Benny Blanco or something, and he maybe gave that one. Granted, I was throughout the lip sync, I was like, God damn, this is a boring song. But on the other hand, I was like, maybe they needed a slower song to have their like Raven, to have their like Rujubi moment, Raven and Juju moment.
At that point, then pick a song we all know that's sadder.
Because can you imagine if like, you know, they're having this like emotional mother-daughter moment on stage and the song is like, you and me run the same chord. But
like,
Juicy's like doing
like,
flips.
Die with a Smile or like
no, but it had to be a Selena song. It had to be a Selena song.
She got Without Rain.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
That's that was. I would have lived.
Oh, it's magic.
Now we're going 2 back, bitch.
Everybody get down on the floor.
No,
shake it up.
Bitch, if they did A Year Without Rain, bitch, that would have gagged it.
What if they did like Selena's like Indian bop?
Which one? When you're ready to come
get it. Na, na, na.
Okay, so so Athena,
you know what Selena song I really want to hear on Drag Race?
What?
Like as a lip sync? I would love Naturally.
Girl,
I was feeling my puss to that song when I was like 9 years old. Girl.
I can't wait. I'm about to listen to Year Without Rain. I need to listen to it after this. I'm telling you, that would have been the perfect replacement for this song. And it's still Selena. I'm telling you. Anyway, so Juicy stays, Athena goes home. Do you agree? I feel like Athena phoned it in. She was like, girl.
I mean, to be honest, again, with this lip sync, I feel like it was like an arbitrary toss-up because they both just kind of stood there, which they both just kind of vibed.
But and, like, Juicy like gave it though. Like she clocked in. I was kind of surprised that she like emotion wise, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it was really I was really that last little finishing pose where the lyric was like, don't be a stranger, something of that nature, something about being a stranger. And then Juicy sat on Athena's lap and held her. Oh my God, that was so sad. That was so sad.
The mics turned back on. I hear I was like, okay. And you know, in the head over here, like, I think we might get a double save. Ru was like, no, girl, I think to get the fuck out of here. Like, Ru was like, girl, wait, all right, we already got enough episodes, girl. Get the fuck out of here, girl. Stop wasting my time. Oh, God.
Kori, you're just so heartless. And they say I'm the villain.
Girl.
And they say I'm the villain, and you're just over here cackling at these girls' misfortunes, families being torn apart, and you're fucking cackling, bitch.
Because sometimes we have to remember we are on a clown show. Girl, Juicy's in the what was it? The confessional talking about only one of us is gonna make it out alive. I'm like, what? Are we playing the Hunger Games? Like, girl, oh no, you flying home.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, you clocked something very real because I feel like that's the issue. That's why the entertainment value and quality is sort of degrading because these girls are taking this competition way too seriously,
but also
far too seriously to have any fun. But like, I feel like this was,
but they pick and
definitely
choose though. They pick and choose because now you think you ain't making that live. Oh, but then when you want to be nice, you think about the afterlife and the afterworld and what happens after this. So what's happening?
Yeah. But regardless, the moment did pull on my heart. You know, I'm not as heartless as Kori King. The moment did pull on my heartstrings a little bit. And as a Dion myself, you know, it was very devastating, you know, very devastating that my family had to be torn asunder so nasty on national television. You know what I mean? And
this was a hard week for Juicy. I feel as though like next week, like what can you do? Like she lives
Juicy needs to pick herself back. Juicy needs to pick herself off that, you know, straddle split on the floor that she's doing, you know, and pick herself up by the bootstraps and get another fucking, like, get your head in the game, Juicy, okay?
If I was Juicy at this point, bitch, I'm just vibing. Like, y'all.
It's so funny that, like, these girls go through these, like, emotional, traumatic moments. Like, you just sent home your best friend, your drag mother, your family, and then RuPaul's like, let the music play, and everyone's like, ah! Everyone's expected to like shake their titties.
You're in the bad wing off, just like
like Juicy's over there crying, but like she's still expected to like twerk a little bit.
Girl, if I was her, I don't know. I would just. I mean, she has 2 wins, but I'm like, after like 3 lip syncs, like you run out of moves, girl. Like that's like, what else can I do, girl? I already did everything, girl. The next lip sync, I'm like, god damn, I'd be tired.
I will say, yeah, tea, and sometimes I'm critical of that too. Like drag queens always doing the same thing over and over again.
But that's all we got.
Bitch, that's all we got. Drag queens have been doing this shit since the beginning of time, girl. Like, you've seen one. That's the thing. You've seen one Plain Jane show. You've seen them all, and I'm sure you've seen one Kori show. You've seen them all, honey. Raise Your Glass by Pink. She does like a split that she can't fully get into. She's doing a 45 angle. She's 45 degrees off the ground.
Literally, maybe an obtuse, maybe. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
Maybe.
Exactly.
Okay, calling it now. Who is your winner of the season?
Ooh, it's hard to say. I feel like they're trying to make Nene Coco out to be a front runner. Personally, for me,
she is.
She is for sure. She's just, it's not my preference. I think she's incredibly talented, but I'm not like, wow, I'm so inspired by the vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Are you inspired by Nene Coco?
No, I would have to pick Jane.
Keep that in. Jane, I would say, do you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say Jane as well. Jane is my pick for the winner as well. Although,
like, my 3 faves right now is Kenya, Jane, and honestly Darlene. Honestly,
Darlene's still hanging in there, and she may have no challenge wins, but
she's vibing and positive. She's like,
vibing and she's doing great. So I'm honestly curious to like see how Darlene's journey ends on the show. But I think that the 3 like front runners are Nene, Mikey, and Jane. And out of those 3 front runners, I would say that Jane, Mikey, I don't think that Mikey is like polished enough in my opinion. I think that she's very funny. I think that she could, you know, we could
but we've had
her
unpolished winners before. You think this year's not the year?
I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's Mikey's year, but who knows? Maybe Mikey's gonna surprise me and gag me at the end.
I think based on you going.
I think Jane for me also, I would say I see Jane as right now, my prediction for winner is Jane. That being said, social media numbers also come into play. And Nene Coco is leading the pack. So who's to say? Who's to say?
You said fan favorite.
That's what happened our season.
Fan
you know,
favorite.
like Saphira was slated to be the winner, but then Nymphia was leading
know.
with the numbers.
Anya
Nymphia
didn't
was
have
leading.
the most followers. She won. Jane is possible. Jane is possible.
Well, that's.
Fuck
Anyways,
the followers. I don't know. I just feel as though Jane, she like exemplifies like where I would want to see drag go, and she has the look of like I would want queens to be inspired and take things from her. You know what I mean? Like that's why I would want her to win, because I would want her to be the inspiration that trickles down.
For me, Jane's just Jane of all trades. You know what I mean? She's good at everything. She does it all.
Yeah.
And it seems like she's also old. So she has those references that are paying off, you know.
Yeah.
Clearly her and RuPaul are both sort of live in the same era. Exactly. They were coming up at the same time, clearly. So
and who do you think is gonna go home next?
After Athena, I mean, unless Kenya works some magic, I feel like Kenya's time might be coming soon. Or honestly, I feel like even though Juicy has 2 wins under her belt, I think it's really
her face.
I think it's really time for her to show that it's time for her to secure her spot in the game, because I feel like she's been in the bottom, you know, a few too many times. And with her grandmother now gone, I feel like she needs to show that she could stand on her own, stand alone, and she needs to step it up. But I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for Juicy. Maybe, you know, who knows? I feel like this season is like a little bit more of like an even game than we've seen in past seasons, especially your season, bitch. Everyone was fucking horrible on your season, except for like a select few. Yeah, I said it. I said it, bitch. We were all thinking it. I just said it.
Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in.
Thank you. Yeah.
The sibling rivalry.
And thank you so much to Bob and Monet for having us. Of course, like we're always here to help our sisters out. And this was our community service for the year. We needed to wake their channel up. And I'm sure
Watch this be the least viewed one they've had in fucking...
No fucking way, girl. I'm on House of Villains and shit.
Y'all, please share this and get this to 1 million views. Please. Because we can't be the flop. Anyway, have any final words for the people?
No, but you guys should definitely, in the meantime, follow us on all our socials. I'm going to plug mine first. That's
a final word, but...
at the _ plain Jane on mostly everything. And then my YouTube... you'll find us on YouTube, girl. Me and Kori have more cute little pod episodes coming, so stay tuned for that.
Plain posts like once every 2 months. Anyway, I have my YouTube channel. I post every single Friday. Kori
wow, and I'm sure there's such quality content too. I'm sure.
Well, there's definitely quantity. Anyway, so thank you all for watching, and we will see you all.
And catch Kori in Vegas. Hello.
Oh yes.
All right.
Okay,
bye.